Hi everyone. So I was just getting ready to go out for the evening just to a church meeting. So I'm not putting on a whole lot of makeup because it's just a casual thing. I'm in like a Victoria's Secret lounge shirt and sweatpants. And I was going to put my eyeshadow on. And I thought what a perfect time for me to do my first tutorial. So this is going to be a daytime or casual evening look featuring the Too Faced Naked Eye palette. I'm not affiliated with Too Faced. I'm just in love with this palette. And I'm going to be using the top three colors in this look. It looks really nice and it looks really, really natural. So that's why I decided to wear it tonight and to show you guys how I do it. I'm going to start with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have a mini one as well as a big one. And all you do is you take the little wand, looks like that, and you just have to get really close to the camera. You dab it on like that, and then you use your fingers to blend it all in. And then like I said before in my other videos, I use Eden because look at how it evens out the color under my eyes, or above my eyes rather. And you can see how it's flesh tone now as opposed to the darker shade it was before. Yeah? Yeah. Love it. Okay. Next up, I'm going to be taking my Smashbox #3 brush. Smashbox #3 brush. It's a blending brush, but I like to use it for like my all over color. And you're going to go into your Naked Eye palette, and I'm going to be using In the Buff, the big white one right here. Just load up the brush with that. Tap off the excess and swipe it all over my lid. I focus primarily on the lid itself, but then I always take a little bit extra and go all the way up so the color is uniform. Yeah? Yes. Do the other eye the same way. This is my first time ever doing my makeup in a webcam, so bear with me, especially since the image is reversed on my camera. So this is my right hand, and I'm doing everything opposite as if I'm not looking in a mirror, but looking, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but it's weird. Okay, so that is the base, the In the Buff, and let me give you the far away look. Close up, the light from the computer screen blurs me out, not blurs me, but whites me out, so everything just looks really, really white and obnoxious, but that's how it looks from far away. Next, I'm going to take this Revlon All Over shadow brush, just like that, and I'm going to be using Pillow Talk, which is such a pretty beige color, and it has the subtlest of subtle shimmers. There's a very small bit of glitter in there. Do the same thing, rub it in, tap off the excess, and we go this just goes on the lid. You don't have to extend it up or anything, it just goes on the lid. I could probably do it from further away too. Yeah. Which is why I like this brush so much. It's just a Revlon brush, but what's cool about it is it's the exact same size as my eyelid. So I use it quite a bit. I'm going to do the other side as well, the same way, with Pillow Talk. I love this color. Just on the lid, like so. Moving back, this is what your eyes start to look like. Really natural and fabulous. And then, for my crease, I actually am not using a crease brush. I am using a Bare Escentuals full tapered shadow brush. It looks like this, and it's flat. Yeah? And what I like about this brush is I don't have anything on it yet, but if you look, I put it in my crease and then I open my eye and it's the perfect width to line my crease perfectly, which is great when you're not using an intensely colored shadow such as the one I'm using, which is Like a Virgin, which is just a subtle darker brown, but not too dark. So I load up my brush, tap off the excess, start in this eye, and you just put it in, and I just go back and forth about halfway through my lid, back and forth, just in the crease. It's kind of like an eyeball massage. But there, you see how it just so perfectly contours my lid. Do the other side. I can hold on to my brush. Right in there. Go back and forth. My little eyeball massage here. See? So, so pretty and so, so subtle. Even do a little bit more on the very corners if you so desire to do so. On both sides here. And that's what it looks like from far away. Really, really pretty. Love it. So that's all that I'm going to be doing with this set. So the set is done. And then just for the finishing touches, I have my Ulta Contour Eyeliner Pencil, which has a deep brown / black and a black pencil on it. And I'm going to use the black side. And it's a lighter black. It's not a heavy pencil. I'm not putting anything up on my upper lash because I don't find it necessary. I totally just poked myself in the eye. And I'm just putting it on my waterline a little bit. To give the bottom of my eye a little bit of definition. Yeah. And do the other side. This is really hard to do reversed. There we go. Yeah. So then you just have a little bit more definition on your bottom lash, which I always put on, even if it's just a little bit. I like to do my waterline because I feel like my eyes pop a little bit more. And then for the finishing touch, I'm going to be using this Sephora Mascara that I got. I'm going to be doing a collective haul from the orders that I ordered on Cyber Monday. One of them just hasn't shown up yet, and this was my happy birthday to you gift from Sephora. It was a little eyeshadow and eyeliner and this awesome mascara, and I love this brush. And I tried it for the first time this morning. I mean, just look at how awesome that is. It's just a Sephora brand mascara to give a little bit more definition to those lashes. There we go. And then the last thing I do when I do my eyes is my eyebrows, because I have very fine eyebrows. The rest of my other two sisters have very full eyebrows, and I somehow didn't get that gene. So I use this, my favorite discovery ever, Ulta Professional Brow Styles, I guess it's called. I don't know, there's a clearance sticker on it. But I love that I got this for clearance. I got this for $7.50, and I actually bought another one for $3.50, and they retail for $30. And they were just happened to be in the clearance section, and I was all over it. So I'm taking this bottom brown color right here because I have darker hair, and I'm tapping the brush into it. You don't need a lot of this at all. But do you see how it darkens things up a lot? A lot, a lot, a lot. This is another task that's really difficult to do when your camera reverses your image. So we have that. See how much darker that is? And then I take a little bit more and I do the ends. So it looks like I actually have a full line going here. Lovely. Much more defined. Yes. Do the same thing to the other eye. The other eyebrow. Okay. Alright. So now my eyebrows are much more defined, much more dramatic looking, much more appropriate for a theater person. Then I'm going to take the wax up in the corner here, and I even dip my brush in the wax a little bit, and then you just go over it quickly with the wax, and what that does is it keeps the powder in place all day. I have an email. That's what that ding was. Keeps the powder in place. There's that, and then the last thing I do, and for this I use my fingers, is the corner down here. This is a highlight, if you can't tell by how shimmery it is. And I take the highlight, dip my finger in, and I just swipe it real, not hard, just real subtly underneath the eyebrow to add a little bit of shimmer to that arch. And I also take it and I put a little bit of highlight on my temples and bring it down around the frame of my eye just to add a little bit more highlight. And that, my friends, is my subtle, sexy, naked eye two-faced palette look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other requests for any different kinds of tutorials, I would love to do them for you, or if I don't know how to do them, research and find out of a way to do my own version of it. So leave a comment in the bar below if you like this, if you want to see something else, or any other requests, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, have a great night.